Stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all.
What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Zoe coming back at you with some more World War II gameplay. And yo man, today I'm very happy to make this video, bro, because the FG42 is back. And when I say it's back, bro, it is back in full effect, man. They absolutely nerfed the crap out of this gun just a few weeks ago, few months ago, whatever you want to say. The game ain't really been out that long. So right at the beginning of the game, this gun got nerfed, man, and it destroyed the gun. To be honest, it was usable. Like, people could use it, but no one did use it because it was just very slow, and it had so much recoil on it. It was ridiculous. So a lot of people moved away from this gun, but there's not many varieties of guns in this game, to be 100% honest with you, and I think that was a very big mistake on their part, and they realized that it was a mistake, so then they went and fixed it. So just yesterday, man, this gun got buffed, and when it did, bro, now it is back on. It's spot on. I love it, dude. This right here is by far probably one of my favorite guns in the game. I do love the STG-44. It is amazing. I have dropped so many V2s with that gun. It is ridiculous, but this gun right here would definitely be probably my favorite tiered weapon in this game, especially for, you know, like bigger maps, longer engagements and stuff like that. You really can't get a gun any better than this one, other than some of the like lightweight machine guns and stuff like that. But everybody knows them guns are beasts, and if you are sleeping on a lightweight machine gun right now, bro, you definitely need to wake up, because them guns are some of the better guns in this game. But I decided today, I was like, man, I'm gonna jump in some free-for-all. That's something I have never put on my channel, and I don't know why that is, to be honest with you, because back in Modern Warfare 2, I was literally a free-for-all master. That is where I started. That is really what I started playing, and that's what got me to the level that I am today. If it wasn't for Modern Warfare 2 and free-for-all, I might have not never ever be the way that I am inside of Call of Duty, or play the way that I play. So free-for-all definitely did raise me to a higher player, just learning how other people play. And when you're playing free-for-all, you can really get the feel of another guy's skill level and how the gap is between you and them, just because they don't have a team to really, you know, stand behind them and help them out any. It's just you against everybody else. So it kind of lets you see where you stand at inside this game, and it lets you see what kind of, you know, play skills the majority of people you run up against have. To be honest, today, not to brag or anything, but I didn't lose not one free-for-all game that I played. I was getting 30 kills when the next highest on my team was having, you know, 10. Some of them had 20 or whatever, but a lot of times there was a big skill gap right there, and that's just because I do know the spawns as well. I don't really know the spawns well inside of free-for-all, but I will say this, that if you're looking to drop a V2 rocket, man, maybe you want to go try out free-for-all. I would definitely suggest you using mountain though, and the only reason is it seems like in free-for-all you can definitely hear the footsteps. That is something that is very hard to do in this game. I use a really good headset. I use Astro A40 TRs, and it is still pretty hard for me to hear any kind of enemy footsteps in the game. I hear my teammates' footsteps very well, but if the enemy's footsteps was as loud as my teammates' footsteps, I really do feel like, you know, you could kind of depend on sound in this game. But for some reason inside of free-for-all, and I really think it is only free-for-all, you actually hear the enemy's footsteps as loud as you would your teammates' footsteps. So I really do enjoy that, man. So if you are looking to drop a V2, if you haven't done that yet, if that is like one of your goals, I would definitely say go to free-for-all and just, you know, use some of the better guns in the game, and you would definitely wind up getting it, man. I'm actually, just because I know now how free-for-all is, I'm thinking about playing it a little bit more, and I might just start dropping V2s in free-for-all and make it like a whole little thing on my channel, because today I died so many times really close to the V2, and if I was really trying, like actually trying and not just trying to get this, you know, FG42 gameplay for y'all, I probably could have dropped a few V2s, and we'll just have to see, man. We'll have to see. So I'm really excited to be bringing you this gameplay today, man. I'm really excited that the FG42 is back in full effect, man, because I really did miss the gun. This by far is one of my favorite guns in the game. So I hope you guys like this gameplay, man. If you do, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, and if you ain't subscribed, bro, go ahead and hit the sub button, because I'm out here making content daily, bro. I feel like I should put that on the t-shirt, man. But anyway, if you guys like this kind of stuff, man, go ahead and drop it down in the comments, because I really truly haven't never played a lot of free-for-all, and I don't really know why, bro, to be honest with you. The only time I really played it in this game is to do the contracts and stuff like that you guys see every day when you log on, something like, you know, get 15 kills in free-for-all. That's really the only time I've ever played it. But it is really fun, man, and I highly suggest this game mode to anybody that's just learning the game, just starting, or just want to go ahead and get a feel to how to become a little bit better, because I truly believe free-for-all will increase your skills by a good bit, like as long as you play it a good bit and stuff like that, because it truly does show you how, you know, good someone else is compared to you. But other than that, man, there was a few other guns that did get nerfed, man. If you guys don't know, the grease gun did get buffed, and I do believe it is a very, very good buff. And the car really did get nerfed, it did. But there is one thing though, the torpedo variant of the car, it is glitched up, and it still has the same scope and speed as the original car. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix that. But if you guys didn't know that, for right now, until they fix it, the torpedo is the fastest scope in time in the game. And the infield grease variant, it has a problem with it where it still has the same scope and speed as the old Enfield. But for the most part, all the other variants, they all scope in now at the exact same time. So the Enfield, the car, and the Springfield are all now on the same level playing field, bro. Other than, in my personal opinion, the Enfield is a whole lot weaker than these other snipers, but it's still a very good sniper, man. I love it. They didn't necessarily fix it to where you can't quick scope, but they did fix all the scope times. So something else I want to kind of talk to you guys about, man, and I'm thinking about making this a video too, and you guys can drop down in the comments if you would like to see a video like this. But if you guys did not know, like with that grease gun, it is basically pretty much a bar. Like it is a bar that you can put a silencer on. To me, I feel like it has the same fire rate, the same damage, and you can put a silencer on it, man. So if you guys didn't know that, you know, maybe that'll help some of you guys out there. My channel, man, I just really want to make all of y'all guys a better player. If I find something in the game that I feel like is gonna make you better, of course I'm gonna bring it out, bring it to you guys' attention. So go ahead and give that a try, man, if you haven't, because the grease gun is pretty good right now, and I really am happy that they did finally address the grease gun, because I've always felt like with the fire rate and pretty much the ADS time, if you guys don't know what that is, it's aim down sight time. The fire rate and the ADS time was slacking on that gun just a little bit. So I feel like now it's pretty up to par, man. It is a very good gun. I got the brandy variant and the candy variant, and if you got one that does not have the circle obstructing your sights or whatever, I really do feel like that's a very good solid gun to use. So I figured I'd go ahead and throw that out there, but I'm thinking about making a whole video on that gun, so just stay tuned, man, and I'll probably be throwing that up on the channel really soon. But this game, man, I am so happy. You guys just don't know how happy I am that the FG42 is back, because like when I honestly say it is my favorite gun and one of the best guns in the game, you guys don't understand. Like there's not really a lot of guns to use in this game, and when they nerfed this one, it was a big hurt to me, just because I did use it a whole lot, man. I wasn't one of them kind of guys that just depended on it because it was the best gun in the game. I know a lot of people swore the bar was the best gun in the game, but I never used the bar then. I don't use the bar now, and that nerf didn't really affect me much. But the FG42 nerf, it really did affect me, man, because I did enjoy using the gun. I love the way it sounds. I love the recoil pattern on the gun, and when they messed it up, dude, it really was like a slap in the face. Like I can honestly say that's probably one of the only guns I have ever been, let's see, how can I say it, I've ever been like any kind of feeling towards them nerfing, man, because when they did, I was just like, dang, bro, that just took that gun out of my, you know, out of my playlist, because I don't know why I didn't really like it before, and I know it was still somewhat usable. A lot of people did use it, but it just wasn't the same. And to be honest, bro, you actually you would put way more bullets into them and not get the kill more often than not, because it is a very slow fire rate. And when you're running up against a bunch of PPSHs all the time, I mean, you just can't use a gun that has such a slow fire rate that just doesn't have the damage, man. So them bringing this back, it really makes me happy. I hope you guys did like to know the little information about the sniper rifles. I don't know how long that it's gonna be that way. They might even hot patched it today. I know yesterday the problem was still there. When I played today, I didn't really play with the torpedo, even though I do have that variant. I haven't really sniped any today at all, so I couldn't tell you, but I do know yesterday, me testing them and stuff like that, the torpedo definitely still had this old scope in time, and all I do is have the greased variant of the Lee Enfield, and I know that one had the old scope in time, but the non-variant and the other variant that I have of the Lee Enfield, they all scoped in at the very same time as the regular car and the Nightmare and whatever the other car is. I don't know, man. I got so many guns, it's crazy. But I hope you guys did like to know that information. And if you guys would like me to make any kind of videos on any of the information that you hear about today, just let me know, man, and I'll definitely get that up for you very soon. But this game right here is coming up to the end. It has been your boy Zoe, and YouTube, I'm out. Peace.